Good morning, everybody. We are here. We are ready to go, and it's beautiful outside today, man. Wish the market was as beautiful, but it's not. We got Frank first in the chat. What's going on, Frank? Bree Guy, Kombu, Peter, Robert, Kombu, Nick F. Good morning to you, Nick F. We've got Peter, Noodle Toes, Old Rounder, Bree Guy, Just Jeff, CD Wit, Just Jeff, Dark Bro. What's going on, Dark Bro? How you doing, man? We got Kraken, Peter, Dark Bro, CD Wit, Noodle Toes, all of you guys. Got a QQQ ad. Did you really get a QQQ ad? Very interesting. Let's jump in and see what's happening in the market. That is not the market. That is SCI. We don't want to see that just yet. We got to see AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen sitting at 1306. It is up on the day, but down from the open. 1306. We don't want AMC to drop back down and go negative territory today. We want to see some green, even though I don't really care too much about AMC moving higher anymore. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 804 points per coin. Darn you, Bitcoin, go back up, man. Shib down 1.53%. Bitcoin down 1.57%. GameStop sitting here at 1886, up 2.67%. Bitcoin dropping back down below 27,000, man. Look at this nonsense. Right back down, touching some new fresh lows. The bull flag may have broken out to the downside. And yeah, we could have this bull flag turn into a bear flag, ladies and gentlemen. 26,874 on Bitcoin as we're throwing those purple lines on the screen. NASDAQ sitting at 14,061. AMC $13. GameStop 1876. Dogecoin 60.5 cents. Almost said 65 cents. You guys would have been a little too excited. Ethereum sitting at 1686. Shiba 804. Bitcoin 26,875. The SPY sitting at 451. QQQ 378. Mullen Auto sitting at 57.7 cents. Sundial sitting, wow, 9% higher on the day for Sundial. $1.81, retesting that $1.90 range. Look at that. Netflix sitting at $434. Highcroft Mining 35 cents. MPW is sitting at $7.31. Tesla $2.58. Tesla, I mean, you get some weak gains in Tesla today. Following a decent trend line, but just broke down below that on the 1 minute. So be a little concerned if it doesn't make it back up above that trend line right there. You might be reversing course on Tesla. Joby sitting at 743. TMC sitting at $1.25, down 6% of the day today. Speaking of Tesla, man, did Kalani get approved for level 2 options trading? Kalani, let us know if you got approved for level 2 options trading if you're out there right now. Kraken says, I watched Zach Humphrey's video yesterday. He was saying he'd like to collaborate with you on Shiba Inu. Oh, Kraken, very nice. What is that all he said? Was he'd like to collaborate? I think it's very hard to do, like, videos. It's not as hard to bring somebody in on a live stream, but it's very hard to, like, do a two-person video on Shiba Inu coin, right? Still bullish on Bad Idea AI. Well, CD Wit, I was never really bullish on Bad Idea AI. I might be bullish on the price of Bad Idea AI based on the ecosystem team continuing to promote them. So I believe Bad Idea AI's price is heavily dependent, if not solely dependent, on Satoshi and the Shib Twitter account and Lucy continuing to post about Bad Idea AI. And the reason they're doing so, I am sure, is because they get a nice bag of Bad Idea AI in order to promote them and become partners on the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem. So, yeah, I'm still bullish price momentum-wise as long as these guys continue to talk about them and support them. They got millions of followers, dude. There's 3 million plus Twitter followers. Satoshi's got 900,000. I think that Lucy's got 100,000 on Twitter now. So, if these guys, man, if they say buy it, people are going to buy it. Doing good. Family's still crazy, but I'm here. I like it, Dark Bro. You still got problems with fires going on? You do your neighbor's floor? What you got? Give us an update on that, Dark Bro. I feel like it's been ages, man. Good to hear you're okay. Dark Bro was getting worried. Absolutely. Yeah, bro, it's crazy stuff right now, but me and the little man are good. We're just right in the garbage, the trash, the poo. Yeah, man, I imagine. $5.75 per gallon diesel. Oh my gosh, dude. That's high, Kombu. That's high. Can you draw a trend line for AMC? Just Jeff. Well, let's see if we've got a trend line on AMC. The intraday trend is, unfortunately, we are seeing lower highs being hit. So right now, yeah, I mean, I don't know if we can necessarily. This was too steep of a trend. This one right here obviously didn't hold up. That was too steep of a trend. But this area in here, that could hold up is a trend. So touching the highs, the lower highs that we have seen throughout the day so far is looking like this is what you're seeing right now. I would like to see it break back up, but you look at this as well. Higher lows being hit on the day today. So AMC bouncing back up, not reaching as low of lows, at least as of right now. Okay. Clearly, this could bounce and break down through that line right there. So let's see where AMC takes us in terms of the lower highs and the higher lows. Do we wedge into this area and then break out in a certain direction? We'll find out soon. Coming soon to a live stream near you, AMC MOAS. Tomorrow. Oh my gosh, man. The MOAS is always tomorrow, isn't it? Hello. Know what my next YieldMax position will be. XOMO. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, I think you're just guessing that one, man. I saw XOMO was already listed this morning. I saw that. I don't know what it is, though. I tried to look at it, and I don't even know if it's not even listed as YieldMax on Tidal. I don't even know what Tidal is, man. Yeah, Frank, what stock is that, man? Am I going to have to go out to YieldMax's website and see what it is? But I did see that they listed that this morning on YieldMax's website. You're trying to guess. I see what you're trying to do. 419 regular gas here in the northwest suburbs of Illinois. Oh my gosh, dude. So I don't know what gas. I know gas is for sure in the threes right now, but I don't know if it's like mid threes or like 330. Not exactly sure what gas is around here right now. So I know it's in the threes somewhere. It's not in the fours. That's high, man. Gas prices rising again. You guys love to pay more for gas, don't you? Oh boy. Did a quote estimate for his floor. I'm going to be charging him about $1,000, which is still really good compared to what Home Depot would charge him. No fires now. Everything is good on that front. Perfect, man. But I think all the fire energy just transferred into this family member because they've lost their mind. Oh, God, dude. They're blazing like a wildfire right now, I guess is what you're saying, Dark Bro. That is insane, and hopefully everything works out with that, dude. Because we want family members, we love family members, and we want the best for family members. Can you give an opinion on DG? It's creeping. Is DG a coin or is DG a stock? Guess here's 505. Holy crap, man. You guys need to get out of the areas where gas is $5 plus a gallon. That is nuts, man. I really don't even know how you guys live. $5+ a gallon for gas. It's insane, man. Oh, it's the next one on buying. Oh, gotcha. Tidal is the company that controls YieldMax. Exxon. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for that. Exxon. Okay. Exxon has done historically very well. Let's see where Exxon's at right now. There we go. Yeah. This weekly graph looks insane, man. Since those 2020 lows, Exxon has been soaring in price, up about 5x from those lows right there. Let's see what their options look like. They might be doing pretty well on options here. If you go a month out, okay, 262%. All right. So I don't think that their options income is going to be as good as some of the other options income that you might be seeing in stocks like Tesla and Coinbase and so on. So you might have a little bit smaller of a dividend on Exxon here, but still not bad, man. You're looking at about 1 to 2% monthly income on selling covered calls there. So that's just my guess, is that this dividend's not going to be as large as some of the other ones. But, dude, man, you got the capital gains. You can absolutely rip that. And Exxon will be around unless, of course, maybe we go full electric, and then we no longer need any sort of oil out there. I don't think that's happening, guys. I just pulled out a Lunk and bought Jasmine coin. Noodle Toes, you probably feel pretty good about that, don't you? You probably feel pretty good about cutting one of those short, cutting one of them loose, I should say, and getting into Jasmine. I'm going to have to start looking into Jasmine a little bit more. A lot of you guys are interested in Jasmine, so I might start to try and follow what they're doing. But I really, man, I don't know. That proposal to fund the USTC repeg team, it is currently passing. And I find that extremely odd that these guys are getting a yes vote paid for work that we already know they did not do. So, why the heck are we paying them for work that they didn't do? If you guys just quit your current job and didn't show up to work for a month, would you expect a paycheck for that month of work that you didn't show up to? I mean, some of you guys probably got dropped on your head when you were a kid or something, and you would expect a paycheck for not showing up to work for a month. But why would you expect to get paid for work that you did not do? That's what's happening on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain right now with the USTC repeg team. $1.52 a leader here. Peter, my little leader. I don't know what that is. I know the conversion is 3 point something. So you're going to be about $5 a gallon as well, which is still very expensive, but I don't know exactly. 3.3? Is it 3.6? I don't know what the liter to gallon conversion is. So $1.52 is still very expensive because I know it's at least 3 point something. Yo, Noodle, what's going on? I saw milk go from 262 to 306. I don't really like milk. Driving to guess what? Yep, golf. Moji, why that? Is it 100? If you're golfing and it's 117 degrees out, I know for a fact that you are like prone. You're just, I don't even know, invincible, indestructible to heat. If you're gonna be golfing when it's 100+ degrees outside, that is insane, man. Need gas to make electricity? Nah, no, not if you got all solar. It's got to be all clean, Just Jeff. We can never have any gas. Don't tell anybody that we need fossil fuels for anything, okay? It's 100% clean energy. We got to get rid of the bad fossil fuels. Luke, if you do nothing, you should get nothing. Put that money back into Luke. Just Jeff, I couldn't, listen, man. I couldn't agree more. And I couldn't agree more with this statement either, okay? If the USTC repeg team did do work, I believe that they should be paid for the work that they do. You know, I don't think that people necessarily need to be doing work for free, but I think that the work should be proven. So, a couple things to keep in mind, because I'm not 100% on board with just paying these people to work. When you are building something up from the ground up, if you are starting a business, if you are setting out and trying to create something, you don't collect a paycheck. In the real world, you don't collect a paycheck. In the blockchain world, okay? You are collecting equity. You are building wealth at that point, not generating a paycheck. So I do believe that that's the stage that Terra Luna Classic should be in right now, and not handing out paychecks and stuff like that. I believe that Terra Luna Classic should be in the wealth building stage. We are at 0. Okay, we need to have people committed to, you know, either stacking up Terra Luna Classic or whatever, or if they are going to be receiving some Terra, like, that's fine. Put it this way. Okay, if these developers were committed to holding their Terra Luna Classic as opposed to freely being able to do whatever they want, you know, if you get stock options, but you can't exercise those options for 5 years, okay, build the Terra Luna Classic blockchain, build the wealth in the Terra Luna Classic that is set aside or attributed to you, and then reap the benefits when you get it back up off the ground. That's not what we got, man. That's obvious that that's not what we have right now. So I don't think that we are as well off as we could be. Johan, hey Clay, just ECEDCE. Pepe, I want to do that every 10% decline. Good idea. What is ECE DCE? Johan, are we talking like dollar cost averaging on every 10% decline? Is that what you're talking about? If you're talking about going in and buying every 10% move, that's not a bad idea if you believe that it will rebound, okay? If you're of the idea that Pepe is going to make a bounce back up, sure, dude. Every 10% decline, every 20% decline, whatever kind of buy-in strategy that you want to deploy, excellent. However, there's always the chance that Pepe's done. Okay, and I don't necessarily think that it is, but there's always the chance that Pepe is done, and then you're just going to be dollar cost averaging into a coin that doesn't have a long-term future. So just keep that in mind as well. It's not a bad idea, but it depends on the asset you're looking at. Does it have a future? If you believe Pepe does, absolutely good idea. If you're kind of concerned about it, maybe watch out for it. Get rid of fossil fuels, not get door for the political families outside your house with Bible wrenches. Yeah, I get it. I gotta be careful what I say, man. I gotta. Can YouTube sense sarcasm? I don't know if YouTube is able to sense sarcasm. How to make money. Put $100 of gas in your fuel tank and drive to work. The only people who make money in crypto are those who have a honeypot scheme. King D, let me discuss that in a second here. Just Jeff. Nope. Just Jeff says. Nope. Just Jeff. What is it? Nope. Just Jeff, man. Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Appreciate you on that one. Nope to the Lunk Repeg team. Look, guys, if the Lunk Repeg team did work, pay him. Okay, pay him for work done. Like don't withhold a paycheck from somebody who's like deserving of it. But I mean, they didn't do any work in August, so I don't really like that they're getting paid. So King D, yes, there are a lot of people in the crypto space who do decide to go out there and scam. And honeypots are absolutely a terrible example of scams. I hate them, but those guys do make money. And any thief like that, I cannot get behind. So that is one way to make money, okay? Let me ask you one question, though. Because if you have essentially gotten into crypto towards the end of 2021, the beginning of 2021 was phenomenal. So did you get into crypto kind of at the end of 2021? If that is the case, you are correct, okay? It seems like any and every project is a loss, with a few very short-term winners where you could have made money. And that's kind of the story of every asset right now, except for maybe the housing market. The housing market has continued to go up over the last couple of years. But if you look at the stock market, okay, we've been in an ugly bear market since about November of 2021. Black Friday was kind of like the beginning of the losses there. Cryptocurrency market, same deal. Okay, we've been in a nasty bear market since the end of 2021. November, Black Friday, we've got a nasty bear market beginning. And it has been only losses in stocks and crypto for the last 2 years. But I want to point out, and this is the part where if you have not been around for a long time, that it seems like everything is a scam and everything is a loss. I want to point out that the broader market and these bigger companies and you know, companies who create revenue, successful companies, they had a phenomenal decade-long rally, like 13 years of nothing but gains from the 2009 lows up until the end of 2021. I mean, it was beautiful, the gains that we were seeing in the overall market. Don't believe me? I mean, just go look at the NASDAQ. You got to look on a weekly chart. Pull out a monthly chart. You know, zoom in. The 2019, or the 2009 lows are in this area. This is the dot-com bubble bursting right there. These are the 2009 lows. Okay? This is up until 2019. Let's zoom in one more. Or 2021, sorry. 2009 to the 2021. I mean, you've got the lockdown lows right here in that pullback. Yeah, that was pretty messy, but it happened. It was about a 2-month, about a 5-week period of losses right there before bouncing back nicely. But look at the overall gains, dude. This is what you have not yet experienced, okay? And this, every single time a bear market ends, something similar to this occurs. It might not be to this extent. It could be greater. It could be slower. But what if we had, over the last 2 years, we had a massive bear market pullback, but you got to admit, since the beginning of 2023, things have looked very good here. Potentially bouncing back and reaching all-time highs in the overall stock market. That people aren't talking about that just yet, but we are like 10% away from all-time highs being reached again. Just under 10% away, or just over 10% away from reaching all-time highs again. If you look at Bitcoin, okay, yeah, dude, the last 2 years have sucked. We've gone from $70,000 down to 26. If you look at the last, 2 years in Shiba Inu coin, a very drastic decline from a very, very quick high that was reached there. Shiba Inu coin has come down as well. The entire crypto space has experienced massive losses over the last 2 years. But you can't write off the bull markets. Look at this, dude. Look at this month right here. Not month, but like 6-month, 7-month span. Nothing but gains. If you go to the weekly, you've got these massive, massive rallies that take place. 2017 doesn't look nearly as nice because it only ran up to $19,000. But look at the exponential breakout here, man. Going from $160. This is Bitcoin at $160. Ripping up to near $20,000 a coin. So you are right. Nobody's making any money in a bear market. It sucks. That's why they call them bear markets. But people will make money in bull markets. Just, you can't give up before you get there, man. Is Bone more important than Shiba Inu? Should I consider selling Shibs to buy Bone? So, Claudio, if Bone is more important than Shiba Inu coin to the ecosystem team and everything that they are developing. Bone does not have nearly the support that Shib does. Bone does not have nearly the community that Shiba Inu coin does. But the ecosystem is being built for Bone, right? Why? Because that's the coin that the ecosystem team created. That's the coin that they own. That's the coin that they get paid in. So it depends on what you're investing in. If you're investing in what the ecosystem team is building, sure, Bone's probably gonna be more important than Shib is in that scenario. If you're investing in, what a cryptocurrency can do or the community that stands behind it, you probably should look at Shiba Inu coin instead of Bone. So it all depends on what your intentions are and what you're really investing in there. The only thing sophisticated about crypto is your stop losses. Yeah, dude, and you know what? If you can get in on a profit, don't give up that profit. Don't worry, we all have September to get through and then lift off, baby. Peter, let's get started. Hey, Clay, check out SGT, Squid Game token. Is this a rug pull? Russell, we'll check it out after I look at King here. It's gambling, and just like gambling, you only put in what you can afford to lose and have a stop loss. Yeah, no, listen, King D, you are right. So I will say this, though. Gambling is anything that you theoretically have a 49% chance of winning at. When you go to a casino, the odds are always in favor of the casino. They're against you. That's why if you continue to gamble, you will lose. It is guaranteed, statistically proven that you are guaranteed to lose if you continue to gamble. I don't believe that it is necessarily gambling. I believe that you can invest in cryptocurrencies. You can turn the odds in your favor. And there's actual, fundamentals that you can look at to some of these coins that they're not 100% speculative, but they are much more speculative than stocks. So I wouldn't necessarily call it gambling. But yeah, dude, gambling, investing, no matter what, you should never put in more than you can afford to lose. And even if you can afford to lose it, don't put in more, like, don't risk more than you're willing to lose, or don't risk more than you are comfortable losing. Where are we at here? Frank, thank you very much for the super chat. Frank says, paid advertisement, playing a new game, Atlas Earth. Make real money owning digital land in real world. Please use my link in the Discord. Very nice. Guys, do so. Frank, if you want to post a link to the Discord right now, if anybody else is not in the Discord, they can join the Discord. And like always, man, Frank, $5 super chat right there. Go use Frank's link. Whatever the game that is, Atlas Earth, check it out. The dude's earning real money, playing in the real world, owning digital land. He's got a link in the Discord as well. Sounds like you can earn some real money doing it as well. The only reason why I dabble in crypto is to understand how scammy it really is, purely for educational purposes. King D, how would you... okay, so if you're looking at, like, DEX tools, I'm going to agree with you all day, man. You're probably sitting on 90% rug pulls on DEX tools. But if you're looking at, like, Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff like that, do you still believe that Bitcoin and Ethereum are scams? Or what's your thoughts on those? Yes, it's called a risk tolerance, and it's in all stocks and crypto. That it is, Bree Guy. Why can I buy Shiba Inu on Coinbase, but Bone, they redirect me to a Coinbase wallet to buy Bone? Also, if I become rich with Bone, do I have to pay to sell my bones? So, Claudio, that's because Coinbase probably doesn't have Bone listed. I believe that... if you want to buy Bone on a centralized exchange, there should be a link in the description for Crypto.com. Pretty sure they have Bone listed if you want to get it on a centralized exchange. But yes, so if you get rich in Bone, anytime you have a transaction to close out of your cryptocurrency position, you're either going to be paying the exchange fees, which... I mean, could range from almost nothing to a little bit of a spread there between the bid and the ask. Or you're going to be paying gas fees. So if you're looking at buying on Coinbase Wallet or a decentralized exchange, you are going to be paying the gas fee to sell your Bone. Now, if you're doing it on a decentralized exchange, you're kind of going to be paying twice there. You're going to pay your gas fee to sell your Bone. And then you're going to have to transfer that Bone to Coinbase. You're going to have to transfer whatever coin you traded it for, whether it be Ethereum or Tether or whatever. You're going to have to transfer that over to Coinbase. Then you got to cash that out. So there will be a couple fees associated with it. I mean, dude, if you get rich on Bone, I wouldn't necessarily be concerned with the gas fees and exchange fees associated with cashing it out. But everybody takes their cut, man. Nobody's ever gonna let you just live your life and make your money, man. Everybody's gonna be coming for it. Kenneth, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Ken says, oh, those are upside down. Ken says, hey you. Hey Ken, man. Hey you, what's going on, Ken? Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate you on that one. And we got the sunglasses up here so we can absolutely do it, man. USTC team, inflation, Pepe, scams, rugs, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump. Michael Allen! Mike, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate you on that one, and I love this style, man. USTC repeg team. Inflation, Pepe, scams, rugs, you got all of it, man. Mike, man, thank you very much. What's going on with Lunk? Sergeant Flame. Like, just in general or price action right now? Which one you asking about? Dang, Bitcoin, stop. Bitcoin rolling off the side of a hill right now. Bitcoin is sitting at $26,599 right now. I wish that it's a pretty steep decline, man. Going from 27,200 this morning to 26,600. We're about to see Shib try to break down below that 800 point per coin mark too if Bitcoin doesn't slow down a little bit. My goodness. Bitcoin sell-off has legs, it seems. I wouldn't be shocked if Bitcoin breaks the monthly low near 25,000. Yeah, Old Rounder. It's very strange that he got such good news with the Bitcoin spot ETF potential approval, but Grayscale winning that lawsuit there, and Bitcoin giving back all of those gains. So, yeah, on the hourly chart, you can see that we're almost right back down to the mark we were at before it began to take off. And if this gets any larger here, we're going to be sitting right back down there. We just need a $500 loss from where we're at right now. And then if that level is broken, ladies and gentlemen, please be concerned. You've got this support right here at about 26,000, but man, if it breaks this level, legs down, and breaks the 25, you could be seeing $22,000 Bitcoin, and that is a real possibility, especially with how much it's selling off right now. 25,500 or 26,580 at the moment. Just be aware of what is taking place. Let's see. Good morning, Clay. Sean, good morning to you. Clay, bro, if and when do you get the chance to do in your research on Jasmine, I would love to hear your thoughts and analysis on. Dark bro, absolutely, man, because I know a lot of people in here are interested in it. Have you staked your bone on Shibarium? Jay, I own 0 bone. I own 0 bone, man. So, but if I did, I'm gonna say this: I'm not 100% sure that I would be delegating my bone. If I did, it would be for voting purposes and not necessarily for income purposes. I saw somebody asking a question on Twitter this morning, and they wanted to know if the staking rewards were great. So if you go out there and you delegate your bone to some of these validators, what it looks like. And somebody actually answered. So they had delegated 8,000, I believe, bone, not necessarily $8,000 worth, but it's close. So they might have had about 10 grand in bone, and they've delegated that on Shibarium to those validators. And in the last week, they have earned, I believe they said, 1.5 or 1.6 bone. So the rewards right now are not very good. You know, they're looking at potentially making 50 bone, $50 a year on a $10,000 investment if nothing changes. Now, I do believe that the amount of transactions are going to increase drastically. And if the amount of transactions increase drastically, clearly they are going to be getting paid more, because each transaction has that priority fee that goes to the validators. If staked bone, however, if it increases as well, if it increases, I don't know, in direct correlation, proportionately, if it increases proportionately, then the rewards will remain the same. If transactions do not increase, but staked bone increases, of course they're going to be splitting those priority fees between more validators, and then you're going to see less rewards. So don't do it for the rewards right now. I don't have any bones, so I'm not going to be staking it. But do it for the potential votes that you would have in governing the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem there. Oh, let's see here. Got my baby girl enrolled in the best school in the county tomorrow, her last day at the current school. Very nice, Pudgy. Very good, man. She won't. I don't think she's gonna have a problem making friends at all, man. She's gonna be good to go. And very nice that you were able to do that, Pudgy. I like it. King, crypto is really about timing, like everything. It has its ups and downs. I've made millions over the last 5 years and semi-retired and started my own company. You have to know when to hold them and when to sell them. Michael, I told you, get in the car, man. Something Cub Finance up 75,000. Let's see what this is all about. That's got to be fake news, man. What do we got here? Cub Finance, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Alright, well, we are seeing some gains there. Where in the world? Oh, there it is. I was like, where is my button? Alright, Cub Finance, jumping from nothing to something. Cub sitting here, way too many zeros, going up to 0088. It's a tough one, man. $249 in volume, $25,000 in volume. Is it a legitimate bounce? These numbers are 008, 002. I don't know, man. I mean, these numbers seem legitimate on PancakeSwap, but I am not going to try and figure it out. The volume is extremely low here with Astroport. Whatever the heck Astroport is. Seeing a massive surge in volume. The confidence in Astroport is not applicable. So, I don't know if that's a legitimate move. Okay? Just be skeptical of that move right there. It still says it's got a $0 market cap. I don't know. Just be careful. If any of you guys have Cub Finance and you can verify that it is a legitimate move to the upside, currently sitting up 73,000%, go try to sell some. It might come right back down, but just be aware that that may not be a legitimate move. Yeah, Caesar, I believe it was Kraken. Kraken said something about that this morning. I wanted to do a video there. The whales won in Shiba. Kraken, that they do, man. Right now, Shiba Inu coin testing 799 points per coin. Nobody likes that. Don't fall below that red line, Shib. Don't do it. 26,500 on Bitcoin. Bitcoin basically giving back all of its gains over the last couple of days here. And when it touches 25,300, get ready for some downside, man. We are on the daily looking like we're coming right back down here to test this major level of support. And if it breaks that, you guys could be seeing $22,000, potentially $20,000 on Bitcoin once again. Shib, man. Shib sitting at 797 right there. Nobody wants to see a sell-off, but that's what we've got going. If I have 10 million on Bone, I can sell them right away. Or do I have to be rich in Ethereum too? I'm afraid that if my Bone rises too much, I don't have to pay a $2,000 in Ethereum to sell. So it depends on where you're holding, and I'm like, I don't have experience with selling $10 million transactions. Okay, so it would all depend on what the gas fees are at that time. I will say this, Claudio. You know, if you're concerned about going in there and making sure you have enough Ethereum right now, you might need what, $50 in Ethereum to make a couple transactions in Bone. You could just transfer some of your Bone to Ethereum, and then you would be able to cover your gas fee, basically using your Bone there. So I wouldn't necessarily be concerned about maintaining a $5,000 balance in Ethereum so that you could pay those gas fees. You could fairly simply go in, and if you legitimately are sitting on $10 million in Bone, you could transfer some of that Bone to Ethereum, pay a little gas fee. I mean, if you don't have any Ethereum, you can go buy a couple of Ethereum, pay your gas fee to transfer some Bone to Ethereum, and then cash out your rest or transfer the rest using whatever you just made, transferring from Bone to Ethereum. Yes, I mean, there should be no problem at all if you do have $10 million in Bone. At that point in time, there should be no problem with you going in and cashing out $10 million in Bone. You could, though. I mean, I guess if it rose that much, that wouldn't be that significant of a transaction. Clearly, if it's a large percentage of the overall market cap, you could sway the price. And you could move the price of Bone by doing so if you became some sort of a Bone whale. But if everybody was sitting on massive amounts of Bone, you know, you wouldn't be affecting the price that much. So, yeah, you should be able to. You should be able to sell immediately. You should be able to sell whatever you want. As long as the liquidity is there and as long as there are buyers on the other end, you will be able to sell. Kindergarten through 6th, and they teach them Spanish and sign language. That's pretty awesome to me. It is, Pudgy. Absolutely. I think that's very cool. Don't let the ball melt, Moji. Oh my gosh, dude. trying to make the afternoon live unless I play 36 holes. Moji! Yes, dude, come back to the afternoon live. And, you guys, man, you keep forgetting me. You keep forgetting to remind me. Come back to the afternoon live, and please, dude, do not melt. You might burn your hand on the clubs today if it's 100 and some degrees out there. Anyone else lose volume? Well, let's see if it's not on my end. My volume stick's moving down here. Market's just coming back down so I can get out of my liquidity pool and get back into Ethereum. There you go, JP. Awesome. My fear is that if I have a lot of money on Bone, the gas fee would be a percentage of what I'm selling. Well, Claudio, so you will, when you do finally go to cash out, you are going to be seeing essentially a percentage fee on Coinbase, but that's just what you're going to have to live with on any transaction, right? So, you know, if you're holding on a decentralized wallet, you're going to pay your Ethereum gas fee. You can't avoid it. But then when you're trying to trade it back to dollars or euros or whatever currency, you know, wherever you live, whatever cryptocurrency exchange you use, you're going to be essentially paying the difference in the bid and the ask there, which is the equivalent of a percentage fee or a percentage expense. So, dude, if you got to pay 1% on $10 million, it's going to suck. I mean, it's going to hit you. It's going to seem like a very large sum of money if you're out there paying 10 grand in fees. But if you're closing out $10 million and you're getting charged $10,000 to do so, man, it's just, unfortunately, it's part of the game. All right, it's part of the game, and everybody has to take their cut. It's just, I don't like it either, but that is just the way that it is. Hello, everybody. Plans have been destroyed all week. Oh, Chris, man, had to light up some of the bosses today, but instead of wanting an easy day, expect or demand it to be hard. I don't know. Not my quote, but still a good one. There you go, Chris. And I'm glad you're moving on and moving strong. I like it, Chris, and glad to have you in here as well. It's going to make your day even better. Can't hear Clay. Kombu, and no sound is coming in clear. Interesting. Kombu. If you're wearing headphones, man, your headphones might be broke. You might have YouTube on mute. I'm actually listening to you and doing the branding for something I am launching on Terra Luna Classic. Very nice. Aruba Sue. Does it have to deal with that? Didn't you have like a governance portal or something that you were looking at on Terra Luna Classic there? Coming to you, I can hear him. Thank you very much for letting me know that you guys can hear me. I mean, my volume stick's moving down there, so it's got to be that. Have you ever heard of Everlodge token? I have not heard of Everlodge. Clay, did you hit people with an ad today? JB, yes, I just hit people with an ad about 2 minutes ago. So thank you very much for reminding me, JB. Appreciate somebody paying attention in here to what's going on. Clay, what you just told her about trading out her bone is something. It's true? Maybe true. When I sold out that Pepe, I had to move Pepe over 3 times to cash out the whole amount. It sucks doing it that way, but it's still very nerve-wracking. So there you go. That's somebody who's actually moved very large sums. Kenneth made a lot of money in Pepe a couple of months ago, guys. So there you go. Claudio, man, if you want to hear from somebody that's done it right there, he had to move Pepe over 3 different times to cash out, get hit with some pretty high fees in order to do so, but it is the name of the game, man. People are going to take from you, especially the more money you have, the more money they're going to take. So I don't want to say get used to that, but that's blockchain, man. That's blockchain. I'm getting scared. September right around the corner. What are your thoughts? I believe that October is a much spookier month than September. September is kind of nice. The end of summer, the beginning of fall, all of that, and the leaves begin changing a little bit. You get to wear your flannels and your hoodies and all of that towards the end of September, but it's still nice. It's a very good month, actually. I like September. But overall, I would be much more afraid of October. We know that at the end of October, we've got Halloween to deal with, and there's a lot of ghouls and goblins and skeletons and big cobwebs strung up in people's trees and all of that nonsense. So yeah, I would be much more afraid, Robbie, of October than I am of September. In terms of price action, man, if you guys are talking about crypto performing terribly or performing poorly in September, the stock market performing poorly in September, yes, like the Stock Traders Almanac and these crypto almanacs, they can be accurate, but I don't think that the same thing has to repeat simply because of what month it is. We can always see something new coming, and let it scare you if you want. But I don't necessarily put too much stock in that. Oh, yes, absolutely. So you remember, I should be in a position to launch that in a week or so on its testnet. It's going to be special. Very nice. Aru, I like it, man. Gotcha was navigation app taking down the volume. Darn it, man. This darn navigation app. Have you ever heard of Safu? I have not, King. I have not heard of Safu. Gosh, have you heard of a support line on Bitcoin? What the heck is happening here, man? Bitcoin dropping down 3.28%. Shiba Inu coin maintaining this 800 point per coin level, which is nice, but Bitcoin sitting at 26,400 right now. Come on, Bitcoin. I'm a little worried because Shib is not burning too much. Maybe we can raise in 2 years. Yeah, Claudio. So I do hope so. I hope that the governance on the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem or Shibarium allows for higher burns. Let's put it that way. Mrs. 50 Shades. What is going on? Glad to have you in here. Claybro. And a Bitcoin short. 27,211. First profit taking done at 26,500. Bang. $200 at 65x. PS5. I love it, man. Very, very nice. Look, dude, you might be running. Did you take your profit? Did you say? Okay, first profit taking. Okay. So you might have taken some already. But, dude, you might be running all the way back down here, man, to 25.3, 25.5. So you might have another $1,000 to go before you get back down to these levels in here. So another 400. I'd be safer saying 400. Another $300 to $400 before you run into some decent support right there. Look, we've already broke down essentially through this little blip up right here. But, yeah, man, you might be targeting 26,000, 26.1, 26.2 there. So keep that in mind, dude. It definitely looks bearish. We're about to touch 26,000 threes on Bitcoin. Or we already touched 26.3. So purple lines, man. The purple lines are not really going to get caught up till you get down to that 26,000 mark. So let the gains run there. Clay, I'm actually in a weird spot of learning that correct selfishness. Always worrying about not being a good person, but I'm tired of being last. So gloves off, and I'm on the come up. I love it. Chris, let me tell you this, man. I don't know if there's necessarily okay, so there is a wrong selfishness, but let me put it this way. I don't think there's anything wrong with being respectfully selfish. Okay, if you're gonna sit there and you just want to be some gluttonous pig, dude, who treats others like Adam Aaron, I believe that is the wrong selfishness. Okay, when you try to take advantage of other people to lift yourself up, that's when you know you're doing it wrong. If you are being selfish in a way that you are focusing on you to build up everybody else around you, that's when you're doing it right. Now, that's my perspective on it. Clearly, you can tweak that or think about that and reflect on it all you want. Maybe use the example of, I don't know if you've been on an airplane before, but they always say, if the oxygen masks come down, make sure you put yours on first before you help anybody else. Because clearly, if you're dead, you're not going to be able to help anybody else do anything. So you do have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others. If your intentions are to kind of destroy others and step on their bodies in order to lift yourself up, bad idea. If everybody else around you, you are building them up, and yes, you are rising with them and still potentially remaining above or on top, but if you guys are all rising together, even if your intentions are a little selfish, right, but you're helping everybody else out there, I believe that is absolutely the right mentality to do, because you're building your base at that point in time. And if the base and the foundation is there, it's not going to crumble. So it might seem selfish, But if you've got good intentions, man, and if you're not taking from others, but instead building others as well, you're never going to run out of, out of gains or out of success. There's always a scenario where you can come across a win-win. There's always a win-win. There's more than enough out there to create excess. There's more than enough out there to create opportunity. You never have to go win-lose, where if I win, you guys are losing, or you have to lose in order for me to win. And look at that, PS5, man, you're doing great. 26.3 on Bitcoin. Now we're in the 26.2s here, already touching the 26.2s. We're going to be back down to 26,000 in a minute here, and Bitcoin is going to be sitting right back down at this level of support. So please keep an eye on that. Let your short position go right now. You're doing very well on it. Do you have any more take profits set up right there? Because 26.2, you might run into something there, and you might bounce up a little bit. That 26,000 level where we've held up over the last week or so is where your major support is. Yes, surely, we know how to do that. We can send directly to that 0 address or execute a contract that Ed made. Very nice. Great job, PS5 Future Gaming. I'm here with you as I have a short position too. Very nice. Old rounder, bro, man. Can I transfer my bones on a decentralized wallet to my Coinbase, which is centralized? Claudio, if Coinbase does not have... I have Coinbase account, but I'm never on it. If Coinbase does not have Bone listed, no, you can't transfer your Bone to Coinbase's wallet. What you would have to do to the Coinbase exchange. Coinbase wallet, yes, that's a different thing, but you would be able to hold them on there. What you would have to do at that point is transfer or trade your Bone for Ethereum, and then move your Ethereum over to Coinbase. Or transfer your Bone to like a USD tether, and then transfer that tether over to Coinbase. So if the centralized exchange does not have it listed, you will not be able to transfer over to that centralized exchange. What do you think about the quant team of Loom? Aru, I think that the quant team should probably not be paid for if they didn't do work, right? Probably a bunch of smart guys, but I don't know. I don't think that they accomplished and delivered what they stated they were going to deliver, and therefore I don't think that they should get funding for work that was not done. If they do complete the work, hey, let's fund them all day long, right? Let's pay for work that needs paid for and all of that. But I mean, dude, why would you expect to get paid for something you didn't do? I'm allergic to selfishness. Yes, Kombu, a lot of people are, man. Quant team prop is passing, it seems. Unless all nodes unless all nodes changes their vote, yes, it is currently passing. You could have some of the other bigger validators coming in and voting no, but I'm highly skeptical they'll do that. Bone is falling too much. Did something happen? Julio, I don't think anything happened. I think it's the overall market, man. So I saw that Bone was down to like $1.20. We can see where it's at right now if you guys want. I think it was like $1.22 this morning. Hold on. Alright, yeah, $1.21 right now. Bone is sitting down here about 4% on the day. It is falling absolutely. But if you look at Bitcoin right now, you know, Bitcoin is falling as well, down about 3.7%. So Bitcoin sitting at 26,298, 300, 301, 302 right now. That short position, guys, you're going to run into a little bit of trouble now. I like my line right here, but we'll just move it up for the time being. You're going to run into a little bit of trouble in this area, okay? Now, if it breaks this area, that's when your short positions are going to be looking very good. So this $26,000 mark, if this gets broken, you guys might be good until you get all the way down. We got to go daily, I think. Hold on. Yeah, into this area right here, into this area of support. So, just keep an eye. Keep an eye on this. This is where you should run into, if you're being more conservative, this 26.2 area, 26,150, could be where you run into your first level of massive support Otherwise, you're down in this, 26,000 flat area where you're going to be running into that support there. But Bitcoin seeming to be giving back all of its gains that it made over the last, 2 days here. What about that Atlas Earth game? I started playing this morning. I put in $40. You don't have to. And I've already earned 00395. You earn resources in the game to buy more land. Yeah, dude, if you put it in this morning, Frank, I mean, that's not a bad return at all. As long as they pay out. I don't know, and I wouldn't want anybody to go join the game, put some money in, and then not be able to pull it out. But as long as they pay it out and you don't have to meet like a $100 threshold or something to have that money paid out to you, dude, I mean, yeah, people are going to be in crypto and people are going to continue to be in NFTs and stuff, so you could absolutely make some money there. We're going to take a look at EOS. This is one I've been eyeing for a very long time. EOS. Let's take a look at EOS really quickly. EOS, ladies and gentlemen, it is down to 60 cents today, a $600 million market cap. Not a bad coin, Dark Bro. It's pretty big. And all-time, all right, dude, you're at some lows. I love the fact that this coin has been out since, like, 2017, man, when all of the altcoins were gaining ridiculous attention. Ripped up to 16 bucks in 2018, at the beginning of 2018 there. Now, the 2021 rally, you got to notice, the 2021 rally was nice, going from about $2 to $10, but it did not reach those old all-time highs. So the next bull market rally may not reach the 2021 highs of $10, but dude, if you run from $6 or 60 cents to $6, 10x gains are absolutely there. And could be very well. So EOS is one, I don't know about it, but it's got a lot of volume, $95 million in volume, $600 million market cap, and it has been around. I don't think it's going anywhere. So a very nice point out. How do they get that metal if it makes the frames that hold solar panels? Is that all green? Yeah. It's got to be synthetic metal, Pudgy, right? Nobody would use anything that's not clean in green. Thanks, Clay. You're good, bro. Selflessly selfish. I'd be lying though if I said a part of me doesn't want my bosses to know I beat them, but not being better. Nah, dude. Look, that's not bad, right? Wanting some recognition, wanting people to kind of recognize your success, that's not bad, okay? That's not bad. But I wouldn't do so in a way that says, na boo boo, you guys suck. Don't do any of that stuff, Chris. But wanting recognition is not bad. $5 threshold paid out through things like Pepe. Okay, $5 threshold doesn't seem that bad, Frank. Crypto Rocketeer. Boom, baby. Dabbing on them as always. Why is it dropping so much? Did something occur? Shakir. Right now that I know of, no. There's news could have come out, right? But if you look at the hourly chart right here, what you ended up having, and I don't know if you guys remember me pointing this out yesterday, but the bull flag that had formed on... Oh, I gotta click this. The bull flag that had formed on this Bitcoin gain. We posted this yesterday. I'll give you one more. We posted this flag yesterday, right? And it tried to break out to the upside a few hours ago, kind of early this morning. Tried to break out to the upside with a nice little wick up. Did not accomplish it. And we broke out to the downside of that flag right there. So the breakout back down to the downside, I believe this is most likely just a technical move. Breaking back down, and now right here where we just talked about. So right at this level, PS5, Old Rounder Bro, whoever it was that had those short positions, please keep an eye on this level, okay? We might just trend here. Look, this is like a whole week. We might just trend in this area right now. and you guys are going to be okay on your shorts to let them ride. If we begin to bounce back off of this level, golly bum, I hate this, man. 800 down in like 3 candles down to 780, man. That is tough. Falling like this though, we're right at this level of support. If we begin to bounce back off, I mean, maybe be a little bit more aggressive and take some of your profits and just get back in if you would like. You can already see where we got a couple green lines. Yeah, green line forming right here. If it breaks down below, though, dude, you might see a fall all the way down to 25,000. So just be aware of this line right here at about 26,150 that we just talked about. All-American Breakers! Number one fan! Number one fan! Number one fan! Number one fan! Yes, number one fan! Number one fan! Number one fan! All-American, man, thank you very much for being my number one fan! Oh, yes, dude, thank you very much for that super chat. Oh, my goodness, that is fun to do. You guys should try that right there. I like it. All-American Breakers, man, thank you very much for that super chat. Somehow, it's already after 1 o'clock, though, guys. Make sure to get your names in the chat right now. Send a shout out to All American Breakers for sending that super chat right there. We're going to do some shout outs and we will be back this afternoon. Appreciate all of you guys for being in here. Yes, sir. All American, known as JRyan1911 in the Discord. Okay, so you're playing fantasy football with us, right? You're playing fantasy football. I like it, American. I like it. Guys, we got shout-outs to Chris, Aruba Sue, Pudgy Man, see you later, Kenneth, enjoy it, Flings It High, oh yes, All-American, see you later, good day to you as well, Dark Bro Chris, All-American, number one fan, thank you very much for that super chat, Shakir, see you later, we got Shakir, Pudgy, 775, Bree Guy, All-American, Frank, Outdoor Smile, we got Aruba Sue, All-American, Claudio, see you later, man, Pudgy, Just Jeff, enjoy your day, Pudgy, see you later, man, Jesse, enjoy your day, All-American Breakers, see you later. Old Rounder, Pudgy. All-American Breakers, see you later. Pudgy, see you later. Aruba Sue. All-American Breakers, enjoy it. PS5, future game. You make that money, man. All-American Johan, the Netherlands, is in the house. Oh, yeah, Johan. You guys know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope to each and every one of you have an awesome day.